Today we get to talk about artistic growth, the importance of prioritizing our creativity. I absolutely love this section, this topic, because I think as artists, so many times a day do I think, oh, if I have time to paint, if I spend time on my creative craft, it's like selfishness or it is a luxury that I am indulging in. Where I think we need to kind of push back on that a little bit and just remember and remind ourselves how important it is for us to flex our creative muscles. We're so used to being told how important it is to take care of our physical bodies, obviously, by working out, staying active. But what about the creative side of that mental component of just how good it is for us to self-express, for us to lean into whatever avenue our creativity takes us. Obviously, for us wanting to learn how to paint, painters, that's our road. But there's many different ways to be creative, and it's so good for us. Let's get into it. First, what is creativity? The use of the imagination or original ideas, the mindset of what could be in exchange for what is, the ability to bring into existence something new by transcending the ordinary. I just love this definition for creativity. Getting just saturated in these words is so amazing for me. Thinking of what could be instead of what is, and having that mindset and letting it kind of reflect in all avenues of our life. What ways could we improve? How could we turn something ugly into something beautiful? How could we just emulate the things that inspire us and really harnessing those things that uniquely impact us and putting that out into the world. All right, here's another little bit of just talking about this with this quote because it's just so important for us. To be an artist, you don't necessarily have to compose music, but pen to paper or pigment to canvas. It's just a way of living. It has to do with paying attention, remembering, filtering what you see and responding, choosing to participate in life and give back in your own unique way. This would just be the motto for what I want to be as an artist. I want to pay attention and see those fleeting moments of beauty. I want to just let myself appreciate that and not just pass it by like we can so easily do. All right, so creativity as a mental and emotional outlet. It's super good for stress relief. We probably already know this. When we press into these things, painting, sketching, whatever it is, it does reduce our stress levels. And I think it's there and it's scientifically proven because it's something we're meant to do as human beings. It offers a way to unplug from all the chaos of our life. Raise your hand if that's something that you need. This flow state, I think artists talk about that flow state a lot. And it's so true. You get into what you're doing and there's nothing on this earth that matters except for what your hand is doing and what you're putting your pen to or your paintbrush to. And I think being in those moments every now and then, not constantly, but making sure you prioritize those moments, it just makes you a more well-rounded person because you aren't so bogged down all the time. Creativity as a mental, emotional outlet. Now we're talking about boosting self-confidence. So when you try something new and you're not good at it at first, but you slowly see yourself improve, taking this course, just learning new techniques, all that stuff, you're going to see yourself grow. You're going to prioritize doing something that stretches you, and you're going to be proud of yourself. That's super important. Just like we want to challenge ourselves in other ways mentally, doing hard things, climbing mountains, whatever you like to do. Challenging yourself is very important and not staying stagnant. All right, emotional expression. Art offers a way for you to process your emotions. Whatever you're feeling, you can kind of put that out there. And it also helps you kind of work through your emotions. Say you're feeling overwhelmingly excited or overwhelmingly sad, you can put out that frustration into your art, and the mood of your art will kind of sway with who you are in the seasons of your life. And I love just thinking through that our art journey is like an art journal. And it's totally unique to us. And I love that. All right, creativity and mental flexibility. Problem solving skills is something that you're going to learn. Creative thinking encourages flexibility in how you approach challenges. You're cultivating your creativity. You learn to look at problems from different angles and develop innovative solutions. So being an artist, this is something that you're going to get better at just by naturally going through the process. And building resilience. You're not always going to just put put your paintbrush into something and it's going to just look perfect and flawless and you're so happy with it. No, like there's a lot of grit that you have to kind of develop as an artist of I failed and I'm going to get back on the horse. But that's healthy. That's a healthy thing to do, even if it's not fun in the midst of it. View your mistakes as opportunities for growth, and that in your art, but also in your regular life. So in a nutshell, creativity isn't just a tool for improving your artwork. It's a powerful force for emotional balance, mental flexibility, and personal growth. So whether you want to be a professional artist one day or you just kind of, I like it, this is fun. It's something that is vital for us, for our well-being. Continue to prioritize your creativity in your day-to-day life. Give yourself permission to evolve as an artist and as a person. I love talking about this. I hope you do too. See how you can implement this in your regular life and just give yourself the freedom to press into these things so that you can improve all the way around. See you in the next video.